Ooh, hello, everyone. Just give me a moment. I'm going to be just playing with the light right now. I might need to change it up. How's that? Doing a little test. We'll leave it down like that. I know it's a little, but I'll need it down for drawing. If you just give me 1 second, what I want to do is let people know I'm going live. So I guess it's not showing up on YouTube right now, but I will let people know. I was hoping I could go pull it from YouTube right now, but it's not showing up. Anyway, hold on. Going live on. I hate my phone. Okay, that's enough of wasting time. Let's see, does it open? Yep. So anyway, let me explain what I'm going live for right now. So for a long time now, I have been saying I'm going to be starting making some comics, and I haven't been really doing anything. Not because I haven't wanted to. I've been excuse me. I've been sick on and off. I've had some health stuff going on. I'm in the process of getting over a sinus infection, which I really thought I should be over by now. It's been 2 weeks, but this past weekend it was almost like I had a bit of a relapse. I don't know. I went to what's it called, physical therapy on my shoulder on Friday, and I think all the pressing and stuff the guy did on my neck maybe aggravated some things. Plus, also I ended up getting a swollen foot. I think I wore the wrong shoes to physical therapy. Whatever. I mean, that's just another excuse. The thing is, though, there have been a lot of excuses. I've been tired. I mean, they're true things. But I'm a cartoonist. I love making comics, and I haven't been. All right. And today I want to kind of say, yes, I'm going to start making comics again. When I stopped the Wiz, it was because I had all these ideas and I wanted to focus. And we're not going in, we're in March now, and I haven't made a new comic since I stopped in the first week of January. So here's what happened recently. I said, I can't just be the guy who keeps saying I'm going to make stuff. I've been saying on and off for a while. And life gets in the way. Usually for me, it's health issues. But I have to make comics. That's it. It's just part of who I am. It's part of what I love to do. So I went out, or not went out. I was cleaning my studio, and I found some marbled books. And luckily, they're college ruled because I don't like to write on anything that isn't college ruled. I hate the big line paper. And what I ended up doing, and let me open up my other camera and switch to it so I can show you. Camera on, and let's switch them. All right. So I labeled this one comic ideas, and I started in here. This one I've had for a while called Thunder Mark 7. It's basically what if the Swiss Family Robinson lived on Voltron. So I put a list together, and I'm not going to go into everything. There's a little summary. And then I did a couple of page breakdown. And I said, I'm going to do a 20-page comic. All right. So I got this 20-page comic. And what I said was, okay, page 1 to 3 is going to be the intro. Page 4, they're going to head out for the spaceship they need to get to, the whole thing. It's a sci-fi story. Um, Obviously, if it's, a giant like robot mecha, whatever you want to call it. And I said, I'm going to do it in 20 pages and I'm going to give myself a 4-page leeway. So if I have to make it 24, I will. That's fine. And then what I did was I said, let's be realistic. I want to make comics. How long is it going to take me to make these comics, right? And I said 20 pages. In the old days, when I didn't have a job as busy as I got right now, I could probably knock off 5 pages a week. I think I only am going to have weekends to draw right now, mostly for actual comic pages. So I think a realistic 2 to 3 pages a weekend is realistic for me, especially with penciling right now. And usually when I write and draw my own stories, I don't really pencil, really clean or anything because I'm going to touch it up in ink. I haven't decided how I'm going to work yet. I haven't even decided on the size I'm going to draw in yet. But it is meant for print, so I'll probably work on 11 by 17 paper. But I said, you know what? What is going to be the best thing for me? And I said, I could probably do it in 2.5 months when I really think about my schedule, days off, vacation, all that stuff. So what I ended up doing was I went on to Canva, and excuse me, I need something to drink here. I went on to Canva and I downloaded this free calendar. And on this free calendar, actually, it was pink on the side, but that's not my go-to color. I'm more of a yellow guy. I like my colors bright. So I'm just getting a pen out, but I'll probably do this in pencil now that I'm thinking about it. And I printed up a whole year. So obviously January and February are gone. Let's move these out of the way. Do I have March part of it? Oh, there's March. Okay, so there's March, 3rd month, right? And I feel like I pulled out the wrong thing. Was it March 1st on Friday? I think I pulled out the wrong year. I'm going to have to redo this. Let me see something. I thought I pulled it to 2025. Yeah, no, this is the wrong year because February 10th was a Monday. That was my birthday. All right. I'm going to have to reprint out a new year. I don't know how that got messed up. I thought I changed it to 2025. But let's count it based on where we're at right now. So if I go, well, let's say this is the first. Let's make this one the first here. Or this is the first. Wait, where are we? No, sorry. My head's a little hurty. First for Saturday. Today would be the second. All right. So if I start this yesterday, I'm going to give myself to here. So this would actually be 8 and this would be 16. So I'm going to give myself to the 16th to do any. I'm not really going to write a script, but I'm going to script characters. All right. And any layouts. So I have really 2 weeks to complete everything that I need to do so I can focus on drawing. So if that's the 16th, this would be what? The 24th. And then this would be the 31st right there, right? So this means the 17th right here. This is my pencils begin. And if I said 2.5 months, I feel stupid for printing out the wrong calendar here. Right? So if I start pencils here, so that's 1, 2, that would be 3, 4. So the first would be on a Sunday, right? So this would be the 8th. So that gives me 1 month. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give myself to the 16th. No, let's give myself to the 8th to have all the pencils done. That gives me, I know that throws off the math I mentioned earlier, but this will give me a month to do that, right? Because I use the half here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 pencils, which would then have to give me 8th. This would be the 24th. So this would be the next 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is where I'm saying the done date will be. So that'll be the 24th. So this should be May 1st, which is a Sunday if I'm doing my math correctly. And this would be May 7th or 8th, I mean 15th, right? And 15th and 7th would be 22nd. All right. So if I say inks complete, I'm giving myself that for the artwork, and I'm going to add 1 more week to the 15th here, to May 15th. I'll have all my text and toning done. I'm going to do that digitally since I'm not writing a script, right? Do the math. So 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2.5 months with a possible extra week if I need it. But if everything is complete, inks could really be done here. So I'm just planning this out. And the reason I'm planning this out in front of you guys, and I will put it on a regular calendar, is because I'm really going to hold myself accountable. I want to get comics, and I'm going to check in weekly, here on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook and wherever else I'm posting to, so you guys can follow along with me, and I'll show you where I'm at. I won't show you the whole comic or anything because I don't want to give away the comic. I want you guys to be able to read it and enjoy it. Camera got disconnected for a second. I want you guys to be able to read it and enjoy. Excuse me. But this is my plan. I'm starting now. Today. Today I'll be working on some designs. I'll be working on layouts later this week. I have the design for the giant robot. Sorry if I'm holding my ear right now. It hurts when I swallow. What was I going to say? Yeah, no, I'm not, like I said, I'm not really writing a script. So I got the giant robot designed. I have some of the ships designed because I've been playing with this on and off for a few years now. And I just want to see. I thought I saw a comment up here. Chat, maybe. No, I didn't. I thought I saw something pop up. So yeah, I wanna get this done. I'll be checking in on the weekends, whether it's a Saturday or Sunday. I haven't decided, but I will make it one of those days. Like I know in a couple of weeks, I have a family thing going on, so I probably won't get a day to draw that day. I'll have to build up another day. But I'm gonna do the book is gonna be drawn all traditionally. Because I one of my New Year's resolutions was to stay off screens as much. And I honestly don't go on social media like I used to. I I only spend time really working. I'll go on for maybe 10 minutes, look at a few things. I spend more time on YouTube listening to news and podcasts and that type of stuff while I work. But most of the time now when I'm on a screen, it's usually for research. So I will be going and creating, like I said, I'll be coming on weekly to discuss where I'm at and show my progress. So I got a 9x12 paper here. I want to do a little drawing. I'll go until I finish the pencils or until my head hurts too much. We'll see. And I got a background, just a little cardstock here. So what did I do with my pencil? There it is. Figure I'd do a character I haven't drawn. I usually go DC when I pick, or I'll pick like Zorro because I love drawing Zorro. Sometimes I'll pick a Hanna-Barbera superhero, but I haven't drawn. Let's see, I haven't drawn like Wolverine in a while. Maybe I'll do him. He was never my favorite, but I just always enjoyed drawing him. He's fun to do. It's like Batman. Batman's just a fun character to draw, but he's not my favorite. Let's see here. Um, Let's put his stomach kind of going back a little bit, hunched over, right? It's weird. Sometimes when I've always been comfortable with drawing in front of people, but sometimes I feel when I go live, I like forgot how to draw. I might change his legs. So let's. You know what? Let's bring that arm down. Change that positioning. Yeah, let's bring him down. All right, let's see. Let's just even deal with this, lighten this up, and I'll come back. All right, let's see. Let's bring the camera over down. Give it a second. There it goes. Yeah, sometimes this camera disconnects for a moment when I move it. Let's get a piece of paper I'll just use a tissue for now. Oops. Sorry. All right. Mask let's go with the mask on him, right? Okay. The neck's going to come out more over here. So I know I should probably be doing the character designs for my comic, but right now, until I kind of figure stuff out, I don't want to show anything yet. Give me 1 second. I need to check something here. Give me 1 second. Sorry, just got a text I'm answering. All right, sorry about that. Let's I try not to answer texts during streams, but who is my wife, so let's bring that up there. All right. Trying to think what mask I want to give him. That's why I haven't put it on him yet. Oh, I just realized my mic has been gone so far away this whole show. I don't know if anyone heard me with what I was saying. I move stuff out of the way, and then I don't remember. So, for those who have been watching, please let me know if you heard anything I said about the comic I was going to be working on and what I'm going to be doing. This should be going more from the shoulder. That looks better to me. No, I don't like that. Hold on, I have my iPad over here. I just want to take a look at some of the costume ideas. I don't think he had a. Okay. Let's see. I think. Should I go with classic Wolverine here? Brown costume. Or original, where he fights the Hulk. Let's not angle it up like that. Uh, Too much. Let's go with, I think I'm going to go with the brown costume. So that would come down into here. I think this had a big X right here. All right, now I could play around and get the hands better here. Let's bring that down. Okay. That'll just, let me just do this to. All right. I'll go in and color that stuff later. Let's get the fists now in with the claws. All right, so that's up like that. I should have a finger coming down like so. So knuckle, 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 knuckle. Okay. Too even. Okay. Three, 4, and we're gonna have let's have it 1, 2, 3. Okay. And this is the Wolverine that I've always liked too, where his claws come out on top of his hand. I'll have to go in there. Too sketchy for me, but I'll go in. Fix those later. Let's do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3. Oops. I'm at the end of this. Come on, lead. There we go. There's one. All right, let me go. Yeah, and I'll use a ruler or something later to fix these, make them look better. Maybe add a little curve to them like they were. But now I should put this underneath there so nothing happens. Let's redo the shading here. Ooh, I really messed that up with the pencil, with the tissue, huh? For me moving around. Well, I feel this picture's screwed up now. It's a lot I'm gonna have to do to fix it. You know what? Let me just put a couple of X's in here. I know they're gonna get colored in. Not really happy with the drawing now. Oh, thanks, David. I was hoping that tissue would have taken care of me from smearing, which I tend to do a lot. But what I do with my eraser, there it is. I want to go in and fix up here. Yeah, Wolverine's someone I haven't drawn in a very long time. Let me just get a sip of water. Excuse me. Still dealing with that sinus infection here. I'm really not happy about that. They tend to take a while. I just have, major sinus issues. Let's fix the nose too while I'm here. Envelopes, that's a good idea. I used to use pieces of paper, which I guess is the same thing as an envelope, but I don't know. I had a tissue close by instead of regular what's it called, paper, because as I mentioned, sinus infection. So I've been sneezing a lot. I have my electric eraser somewhere too. Those tend to be very good. See, I roll a kneaded eraser over a couple of times to limp the. I do that too. You know what? I tend to I forget to do it with the kneaded eraser. I forget to do it while I'm drawing, but between different levels, I'll go through it with the kneaded eraser. Um, so like if I was going to ink this, I tend to just, I roll it into like a stick like this and then just kind of go over it, and then I would go in with ink. I just don't do it every time. Um, but but yeah, so yeah, no, the sinus. I saw my doctor about 2 weeks ago, and or a week ago, sorry. I've had this sinus infection for about 2 weeks, and I saw her about a week ago, and she gave me antibiotics. She gave me a lot of stuff I've been doing, and I was getting better, but I started going on Friday to physical therapy for my shoulder. And I think with all the massaging and pressing on my shoulder and neck area, it might have aggravated it again because I was doing better. And that just started, so I'm hoping that doesn't. I hope that kind of goes fast. They're thinking 6 to 8 weeks of physical therapy. There, that feels a little better in the face there. I won't go into all the crazy shading right now then. Let me just get a good head, good outline on him. That's a much better head right there now. So for anybody watching who came in a little late, I wanted to, and might have missed it because I didn't realize how far away my microphone was. Excuse me, but I've decided that, well, not decided, but as I mentioned, I'm a cartoonist, comic artist, whatever you want to call me. I'm a storyteller, and since I stopped the Wiz, I haven't been making comics. There's always, I do have good excuses, but I don't like to use excuses. I've, most of it has been, medical issues, or tired from being really exhausted from my work, usually due to my medical stuff. And I stopped the Wiz because I really wanted to make comics and tell other stories, but I haven't been doing that. Jeez, I'm pressing too hard now. My pencil tip keeps breaking here. And it broke again. Maybe it's just crap. What's it called? Lead right now. Although this is one of the better leads I like. So I took an idea I've had for a while, and the concept. Jeez, keeps breaking this tip today. The concept is basically, what if the Swiss Family Robinson lived on Voltron? That was the concept for the comic idea I've always had. I've thought about it kind of in a manga form because I've always liked the giant robot stories, even things before Transformers. Um, and so years ago, I created this story called Thunder Mark 7. And I did a little dummy book with it just to see how people would like it. But I was never happy with a few things in there. One of them being the writing that I did. I made it. I tried to add some humor to it. I don't think the humor fit for it. And I said, you know what? Maybe this will work kind of in a manga format storytelling. I don't know. We'll see. Right. I tried it in other comic styles. I'm a big, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Alex Toth and Gil Kane, and they're big influences on how I draw. So I said, let me try some different things. And I played around with ideas for a very long time for these characters. Like I'm literally talking years. I played around with ideas for it. And a few months ago, I want to say, it was maybe September, October of 2024. I kind of figured out how the comic could work. So it's always been sitting in my head. And although I believe the full comic would be about, excuse me, the full comic would be about 60 pages or so. I said the first chapter, if you will, I could probably do in 20 pages about. So I sat down and I said, can I do this? And what I ended up doing, and let me get another sip of water, and then I'll just re-show you guys again. is I found this college ruled composition book in my closet. And I said, I'm going to turn this into my comic idea. So I'm going to be writing a bunch of ideas in here. But I started with the first Thunder Mark 7, kind of what the idea is, who the characters, a summary of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in a 20 pages. If I need to go to 24, I'll go to 24. But I broke it down, if you can see, in just how they how it works. Page 1 to 3, the intro. 4, this happens. 5 to 6, this happens. 7 to 9, this happens. So I don't really have a script. And you can see, if I go to the next page here, I broke it down into 20 pages. And I said, if I need to go to 24, that's fine. That'll be the first chapter, if you will. And I printed out the wrong year. I thought I printed out the proper year, but I went on to whoa. Hold on, let's get the camera back. I went on to Canva, and I printed out this this calendar, and obviously it was from a few years ago. But what I'm going to do is, and I should be working on it this second, I just would rather work on that in quiet at the moment, and just meet or veg out with the TV on and watch some giant robot animes that help inspired it. But by the 16th of this month, which is 2 weeks from yesterday, if I do my math correct. Oh no, the 15th. Sorry, I did my math wrong there. The 15th should be 2 Saturdays from now. I'm going to have the script done, the layout done for the pages, and any character designs. And now, like I said, I'm not really writing a script, but if I have dialogue I want to use, I want to make notes of that. And then I'm going to give myself until about, I think if I did the math correctly, April 8th should be Sunday. I could look on my phone, but I want to have the pencils done of the 20 pages, which means even though weekends are going to be my strongest days to draw, if I can get 3, I'm starting my pencils on the 16th here, it would be, right? So if I can get 2 pages done that weekend, I'm figuring between 4, in a weekend penciled, 2 to 3 pages. But I know I could probably pencil, depending on my work schedule throughout the week, at least 1 page a day, at least a decent page, maybe not like a super rendered pencil, but enough that I can ink with. I'll give myself enough time to knock off 20 pages. And then this way, by the inks the first weekend in May, I should have all the inks completed. Did I do that correctly with my math? Or no? I'm sorry. This is what happens when you screw up writing with the wrong month here. So I start my pencils on the 17th. April 8th. So 1, 2, and then figure another 2 weeks. 3 weeks I gave myself. That's what it was. So I was doing the math here. So the first, my pencils should be done. 3 weeks to do pencils, and another 2 weeks to do inks. And that should give me, right? That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks to do everything. Yeah. And then I can focus on lettering and what do you call it? Any digital toning or whatever I wanna take care of that way. Well, let's get back to Wolverine. Let's fix over here. I just want to get at least the pencils done on Wolverine today, because like I said, I'm still feeling very crappy. By the way, I'll show you the ink, not the ink, but the lead I've been using. And today, for some reason, they're breaking a lot on stream. Maybe I'm pressing too hard, that I'm not feeling good. But I find that this brand here, was it Neox graphite? This doesn't break as much as like what is it, the regular, who is it, Pentel leads. But for some reason today, again, maybe because I'm not feeling well and I might be pressing a little harder than I normally do, but I find that these tend to snap less. See, broke again. Might also be my positioning. Okay, let's come in here. Let's use this. Bring this down. Okay. Let me see if I get a regular pencil, if I could just do some basic shading. This was, if I remember correctly, this was brown as well. I need to have his hair there. All right, let's get a regular pencil real quick. Do I have a regular pencil near me? Oh. All right, and now let's get some. Not all the erasing, yeah. Well, oops, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing there. All that erasing, I've put a little texture into the paper. Or, oh, no, it's not the paper. I have a piece of cardboard underneath it. That's what it's taken. I forgot. I'll come in and add highlights after. I want that a little darker there. Hmm. Let's change it to the other side here. All right. Let's give a little color up here. All right, let's see what I can do now. What do we got going? Hey, Dylan, how you doing? I didn't want it all that heavy up there. Let's see. It's where's my other eraser? There it is. Let's give it some highlights over here. I might need my electric eraser for that. Let's is it looking good? Oh, thanks, David. And yeah, I hope to feel better soon. Thanks. Uh, These in here. When I was in um, high school, this is just reminding me of something I used to do. In high school, I used to do what we call subtractive charcoal drawings. And I guess it doesn't have to be done completely in charcoal, it'd be subtractive graphite or whatever. And what I would do, and this is one of the ways I learned about um, uh, my light and shadow there, and everything, in contrast to whatever you want to call it, all those different words. um, I would sit in a dark room and cover an entire piece of paper in charcoal, and then sit with a kneaded eraser with a light switch, with a light shining on an object. And I would then erase the highlights. And that's how my teacher taught me to understand how light works. And to me, it was one of the most fun things I could do. I do think up here needs to be worked on a bit. Let's add a little bit of maybe something up here. What is that? No, not really into that. It does work, but it's not exactly what I want. Let's get that line back and let's bring it down. I like that a little better. And now that I'm looking this side, looked a little higher. God, it's been so long since I've drawn Wolverine. I just realized that leg is missing. Mm. Mm. Let me see something. It's not bad. It's not. Let's add a little bit of a vein in here. Maybe. Excuse me. Yeah. There is a lot in here I need to clean up. Mm. Mm. All right. Let's just throw in his other leg here, and then I'm going to wrap up. Let's bring that down to there. I'm going to sign it now, but I do think I will work on this more. So I got Wolverine right here. I'll come in with some shadows later on his legs and other parts of his body. I just, as I mentioned in the beginning, hold on. Let me just turn off the light I have above and see if that works better. Oh crap, I wish I was drawing like that the whole time. Should have watched me drawing it like that. Damn it. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at some angles for me now. Yeah, so I'm going to stop here for today because I do want to go lay down. But yeah, I really wanted to come on to talk about the comic idea I had. I figured it'd be nice to sit down and draw a little bit too. So yeah, I'm going to do weekly check-ins, giving you updates on where I'm at. And it looks like if everything, let me just pull up my stuff on my phone here because obviously I screwed up printing up that calendar. So if I do the math right now, and what the hell is that? Oh. If I start... Oh, crap, you guys, it says daylight savings is next week. Next Sunday. So yeah, if I start on the finish by the 15th, having my I'm just looking at the calendar right here. All my what do you call it done? My character designs and layouts and stuff. And if I do the layouts the way I like to lay out, all I'm going to do is scan them in, scale them up, and use them to kind of trace. So that should get me 1 week, the 22nd, the 29th, and then the 5th. I should have all the pencils done. That's the plan. Because that would give me, like I said, 2.5 months. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if that gives me another 1, 2, 3 weeks to finish. So by like the 26th or 27th, have all the inks done. That gives me a good week to bring it into the computer, to letter, to do tones, to do whatever. Because I'm not, like I said, I'm not. I'm going to do the book traditionally, except for the lettering and any like toning and stuff. One reason I want to stay off screens. Two, I prefer to draw traditionally. So yeah, in about 2 weeks I'll start drawing, and I'll come in once a week to show you where I'm at. I'll show you character designs. I'll show you everything. But yeah, so I want to make sure that I um, keep you guys updated with the comic, and keep me on track. And this is to, like I said, hold me accountable for making comics. I've been wanting to make comics for a long time. I haven't made a comic outside of the Wiz stuff. Am I frozen? Yeah. Um, I've been wanting to make comics outside of the Wiz for a while. I stopped the Wiz to make comics, and then life got in the way, and I'm like, I could have been still doing the Wiz, you know. So I'm going to focus on making comics again. I'll be writing. Ooh, whoops, didn't mean to hit my head there. I'll be writing everything down and keeping everything organized in here. I have another story I want to put in here that I already have an idea for. I'm not going to do any of my layouts in here. I'm just going to write down the ideas, and the layouts will be done probably on regular paper. Um, so yeah, with that, guys, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna do some sketching later. I'll do some more ideas so I don't forget them, and I'll be working on making comics if I can. A new comic every couple of months. That's the plan of this, and staying organized and coming on weekly to hold myself accountable for making my comics. So with that, I will. I will see you all later. And I want to say to who's it, Saint Griffin, thank you. I don't know where that area is, but I appreciate you tuning in from there. So long. Oh, and don't forget, watch Get in Tune Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Eli Hernandez is coming on, talented artist. She has an awesome Kickstarter, and which I've already backed. Waiting for it to be funded because I got a print coming to me that I really want to hang up in my studio here. And she's been on Get in Tune before, but we're gonna really sit down and talk about her work, talk about art in general, and I'm really looking forward to the conversation. It'll be up, if not later today, by tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.